Guys, today I'm going to be talking about the #1 habit that you need to be building in order to get to your body composition goals this New Year's resolution season, and that is going to be hitting your protein goal, all right? Must when it comes to getting to your body composition goals. Now, this is the 20% that is going to yield the 80%. This is the minimum amount of work that you can do to get the best outcome. You need to make sure that you are focusing in on this if you really want to transform your body this year in 2022. Now, general guidelines for hitting a protein goal is somewhere between about 0.8 grams per pound of body weight to 1.2 grams per pound of body weight over the course of a day. Now, that's going to depend on your goal, that's going to depend on the activity level that you have, and then also it is going to be dependent upon your individual body fat, and I leave that up to you to decide where you sit on that spectrum. That's a whole nother video in itself. But a good general rule is to be hitting 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight per day. So as an example, if you're a 200-pound male, you want to make sure that you're hitting 200 grams of protein per day. All right, and what that looks like practically, if you break down what a pound of meat looks like, if you're a vegetarian or a vegan, this probably isn't going to work for you. That's a whole other video in itself also. But if you look at about a pound of meat, it's going to be somewhere around 100 grams of protein per a pound of meat. Now, you have leaner meats like fish and chicken that are going to yield somewhere around like 115, maybe even 120 grams of protein per pound. And then you have the fattier meats like pork, beef, and the like that are gonna be maybe somewhere around like 80 to 85 grams of protein per pound. And that's a good general guideline. Another good general guideline is you wanna probably do about a 3-to-1 ratio of the leaner protein to the fattier proteins. So what does that mean? If you are a 200-pound male in this example, that you would be eating somewhere around 2 pounds of protein per day. Which may seem like a lot, but I promise you it's not, especially when you get used to it. But then also you want to factor in the other sources of protein that you're going to be receiving throughout the day. That could be from nuts, that could be from veggies, that could be from things like beans and lentils. From just a mathematical standpoint, if you're looking at a 1/4 cup of nuts, you're probably going to get somewhere from about 4 to 6 grams of protein. If you are looking at a cup of veggies, probably somewhere between, like 3 to 5 grams of protein in a cup of veggies, depending on whether it's cooked or chopped or whatever. So those things are gonna play into the mix too. And realistically, if you throw those other things, maybe like beans and lentils, and then you have, the veggies and the nuts, you might get away with somewhere about, I'd say about 20% of your protein content from those things as well. If again, we're working within the example of this 200-pound male. So the biggest takeaway, guys, like I said, everybody wants the best possible outcome with the minimum amount of effort, right? And that's what I'm telling you today, is if you're hitting your protein goal, all of the other things kind of fall into place. You're gonna control your insulin levels, you're gonna be more satiated, you're gonna build more muscle, you're gonna be leaner, and that means that you're just gonna be happier, healthier, and live longer, and be more at peace with where you are going this year in 2022 when it comes to your body composition goals. So I hope this helped. I hope you had some great takeaways, and I will see you in the next video.